Hey everyone, welcome to Core Talk. I'm Denise Posnack-Gaffney coming to you live from New York City. And today we are going to create a summer mindset plan for 2018. And I'm going to give you a little why I'm inspired to do this, why I think it's a great idea for all of us to do. And then we're going to get into action. Okay, the broadcast. Hey, welcome. I have to move. I don't have my Hawaii poster back behind me, so you're getting a blank wall. Not as exciting, but here we are. So we're going to start by just talking about a why. So why have a summer mindset plan? And this came up because of my new programs. My new programs include mindset practices as well as Pilates practices. And one of the things that I noticed in working with one of my students was that we've got this mindset practice plan for our work weeks and for when, things are like really hard, right? So life is challenging. Thank you for the like, whoever liked, love it. And we've got this mindset practice plan that's like, that we it's smart to have like a morning routine when you're in your routine because we have work. But on the weekends, we can kind of let it go, or at least that's been my experience. And while I was taking one of my clients through my 30-day program, I had a revelation about continuing this mindset practice plan throughout the weekend. Because though we are on a vacation or we are on a break, right, from work, real life, family, enjoying ourselves is also a place of managing expectations, and sometimes actually can be even a harder place for some of us to exist. In fact, that is why many of us, especially in New York City, are workaholics. So that we don't ever have to slow down and feel things and feel our feelings and see our reactions to people. We don't have to actually experience it, and we drive ourselves into work. So here comes summer. And summer is a time for us, we were taught as little kids that summer is really the time for, let's go back to when we were little kids. What does it mean? It means no school. It means playing all the time. It means eating popsicles and ice cream. It means staying out late. It means freedom and riding your bike wherever you want to ride your bike, right? It means fun. That's what summer has been traditionally, we see it as, right? So here we are as adults, and I believe we still have that theory, right, that summer is the time to ease up. And I do believe 100% it is time to ease up. And it is time to seek some freedom. And it is time to let things go. But in the letting go, when we are out of our routine, unhealthy habits can start to form, right? So my experience with summer is that I actually end up gaining weight, which is that doesn't mean that's a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with gaining weight. But the reasons I add on extra weight are because I overdrink. I eat more sugar. I let myself go, if you will. And what ends up happening is my mental state changes. It's not the greatest feeling, right? And then vacation. So vacation is supposed to be amazingly fun, right? But there's a lot of stresses that come with vacation. There's stress on your body when you fly somewhere. There's stress on your body when you're in a new bed. There's organizing things, right? It's like vacation isn't necessarily you just laying on a beach somewhere. Sometimes that is, but getting to the beach requires some thinking, some organizing, some, staying in. It's slightly stressful. And then returning from vacation, which we all do, and having that transition. So I want to help you create a summer mindset plan. And you can create this and you can leave it if you want and do nothing with it, but you'll have it in case you want to do something with it. So my summer vacation this year is going back to my parents' home so that my daughter can hang out with grandma and grandpa. And being around family will bring up some triggers. We all know, like, it's, for most of us, it's pretty challenging to hang out with your family members for an extended period of time. Fine, it is what it is. It's beautiful too, but there are things. So I am going to pack this plan with me and remind myself that giving myself a little bit of structure in the morning or a little bit of structure throughout my day will help me enjoy my vacation even more, because I will connect into myself even though I'm away and I'm trying to find this freedom. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do today, get your journals. If you're doing this live right now, awesome. If you want to do it later, do it later. If you're coming for the replay, great. Grab a journal and get into a quiet place if you can. And I want to just tap into our summer. So I want you to close your eyes and take a couple breaths to center yourself in this moment. And I want you to visualize where you are going this summer. If you're staying wherever you are, visualize what this season might feel like for you. And by visualize, I mean I want you to see it and see what comes up. So, if you're going somewhere, I want you to imagine being there. If you're staying where you are, I want you to imagine staying where you are in the context of summer. And I want you to feel what comes up. I don't want you to judge it. I don't want you to direct it. Just allow it. So if some anxiety comes up because, who knows, allow that to be and pay attention to it. If excitement comes up, see what excites you. And then I just want you to kind of scan through the different aspects of your vacation or your summer at home. And just take a moment and just sort of see who's there. What does your day look like? When do you wake up? What does it feel like when you wake up? What's the first thing you do? What do you imagine yourself doing the most? Just be with that for a minute. And now, I want you to think about, or I want you to allow a choice to come up. Meaning, what do you want in this context? So maybe you felt some anxiety about something. So what do you need in 2018 in your summer to make it awesome? What do you need in 2018 on your vacation that maybe you didn't think about adding in? Just think with that for a minute. I'll give you a little quiet and space to let that come up. So what do you need in 2018 during your summer vacation? Do you need to get a massage? Do you need some alone time to walk on the beach? Do you need to take advantage of the long night and watch a sunset? Do you need to sign up for a really cool outdoor adventure so you're getting into your body? Whatever it is you need, and if you're joining this a little late, we're doing a little visualization right now. And you can go back and watch it and do it on your own. Good. Okay, open your eyes. And now let's get out our journals and we're going to write a little bit. So, I want you to write down what came up for you. Take a few moments. Write down anything. You can draw a big circle and another big circle. and then a third circle. And in the first circle, you can put anything that came up for you that felt like there might be anxiety around. Ooh, I'm a little worried about hanging out with my cousin because whatever. Or, you know what, I'm a little worried about the food in Mexico because I've gotten sick before. So put all that stuff in your little anxiety circle. And then I want you to fill out the circle that the things that you're really excited about. So what were the things that came up? It was like, oh yeah, I can't wait for blah, 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 and put that in. And then in the third circle, put in the things that you didn't think you wouldn't necessarily think were an add-on, but that you want to add in. So I know personally for me, I realized when I did this exercise that I really need to go to the Anusara yoga studio that's in California that I love to go to in San Diego. And that came clear to me. I need to do that. And also that it might be good for me to schedule a massage. So those were the two things that came up for me. So put them down in your circle of what you want to add into your vacation. Okay. Now, after you're done with that, we're going to go into creating our practice, our daily practice. So I want you to take a separate page for this. You might want to cut it out, put vacation mindset or summer mindset 2018 on it. And you are going to have, 4 categories that you are going to have on this page. This can be a morning or a daily or an evening practice. Okay. So I highly recommend that in the morning, you definitely, once the day starts on vacation, you're not going to, I don't know, maybe you will. Maybe lunchtime would be a nice time for you to come back and kind of check in. But it's really great, even before you get out of bed, to kind of check in and do these things before you start your day. So you're going to have several categories on this mindset practice plan. And this is all about staying healthy and staying connected to you. So the first category, in big capital letters, I want you to write the word move, M-O-V-E, move, and then put a little colon. The second category, in capital letters, listen/read, and put a little colon. The third category is nourish, N-O-U-R-I-S-H, and put a little colon. The fourth category is evening gratitude. And the fifth category is writing. And actually you could switch those. The fourth could be writing, and the bottom last end of day is evening gratitude. So you've got move, listen, read, nourish, write, and then evening gratitude. So under move, I want you, literally you could put those 5 words down and not even fill this in, okay, until you get to your location. But if you want to fill it in now, think about what just came up for you in terms of your visualization. Under move, I know that I'm putting yoga in already. I have that written down, yoga. I'm also likely going to be going on some runs because I love to run on the beach. So yoga and run on the beach. Under listen or read. So this is something I want you to consider bringing in some thinking, somebody you want to listen to or somebody you want to read, almost like a, devotional, something that's just going to get your brain thinking where you want to think. So again, let's say you're going to Europe and maybe you want to read something that inspires you for your day so that you have that intention of connecting to yourself and connecting and being present where you are. Let's say you're going to visit family. Maybe you want to read something that really connects you to your sense of self and who you are in the context of your family, or listening to someone who inspires you. So listening and reading and taking in a thought. I want to encourage you, after you've done these things, listen, read, move a little bit, to set an intention for your day. So maybe your intention, and I want you to make it simple, is a single word. So if your intention for the day is to really just let go and release, then you set that word release and you take it through your day. Okay, so we've got listening, reading. Maybe your intention comes after reading or listening. The next one is nourish. So nourish, this is the big one. So on your summer vacation, you're going to want to eat, drink, do whatever you want, right? And your body wants that, but your health wants nourishment. Your healthy, vital you wants nourishment, even on vacation. So undernourish, depending on the day, again, you might just take these categories and write them over and over and over again every day and change them up every day. Just kind of figure out every day what you want to add into those. But in terms of nourish, I want you to consider how you're going to nourish yourself on your vacation. So go for it, drink the martinis, have the margaritas, do whatever. But then under your nourish, just make sure that you're also having a lot of water, right? Or you're going to take a ton of vitamin B the next day, or you're going to do, just something to replenish your system. And then in terms of eating, yeah, go for it. Eat a ton of sugar, eat your ice cream, go for it. But then make sure you're adding in your greens. A lot of us have digestive issues when we go on vacation. Why? Because we eat like crap. And we're stressed, right? And we're not in our home. So let's really amp up the fiber, amp up the greens so that, again, we can have that balance and our summer vacation can be that much better. Writing. Again, same kind of thing as your intention. Write down your intention. Write in the positive how you want your day to feel. One of the places that I want you to think about, because when we come into summer, a lot of times we're going into our bathing suits, we're stripping down, we're exposing our bodies, and so many of us has so much judgment about our bodies, especially in a bathing suit. And so I want you to really write positive things about yourself this summer. I want you to write the beautiful things about your body. I want you to set your positive body affirmations so that when you step out and you strip down and there you are, basically in your birthday suit, you love it. You love it as it is. You embrace it. You feel good in your body. And that is key for summer. So I encourage you to write in the positive during your summer vacation or during your summer. Get yourself really amped up for loving your body. Tap into who you were when you were a kid, when you were running around. You didn't care. Let's get back to that, okay? So that's your writing. And then the fifth category is your end of day gratitude. One of the things that came up on this, I just went on a little vacation and it was just fascinating. It was a family and we were sort of remembering, I remember when, we came out here for Thanksgiving or something like that. And none of us you think you're going to remember things, but we don't, or we're looking at pictures and it's like, who was that? Oh, why was that person there? So though you're going to take a ton of pictures, I also encourage you to write at the end of your day, get your summer diary. Write about what happened that was amazing. Write about the connections you made with other people. Write about the glorious sunset you saw, or the cool person that you saw on the beach that you were like, oh my God, I love that surfer. That was so inspiring. Let's get this down in a written form so we're really bringing it into our bodies and into our lives in a more intense way, or more solid way. So all of those things, that's your mindset practice plan. I encourage you to do it now. Pack it in your suitcase or put it, somewhere. Do it when you're home while you're not traveling yet. So just to briefly recap, you've got your mindset practice plan. It has movement, listening and reading, inspiring things. Third category is nourish. How are you going to nourish yourself? Fourth category is writing. And then and that includes your positive body affirmations. And then the fifth category is having your gratitude diary, your memory diary of all the wonderful things that are happening in your summer. So pack this in your bag, take it with you, have it as an option. And by all means, if you don't want to use it, you don't use it, but at least it's there for you in case you want to access that. Okay? So it's our bodies, it's our mind. It's about connecting to ourselves so that we can truly, truly, truly enjoy this incredible season and feel good as we're exiting it because we've been healthy in it and we've been connected. Have an awesome day. If you want to learn more about my 30-day program, please reach out. It can be done online. It has a mindset practice plan as well as a Pilates plan. It's pretty deep immersion. And then I've got my 6 and 12 month programs, and those are mostly in the city, but they can be done online too. So have an awesome July 10th, and I will talk to you next week. Okay, bye.